Hi, my friends, my wisdom seekers. How are you today? This is Dr. Sherry Shoemaker at Where Spirit Takes Me. And first of all, I want to get this out of the way. Please like and subscribe to this channel because it helps me keep doing these bits so that I can help give more perspective to life and different things. Make you think, help you transform into who you really are. So today, I had an experience and that I've been thinking about for a few days. I ran into my ex-husband, and it was at our grandson's t-ball game. And I was watching this man cross the parking lot, and it took me a while to recognize him because he looked so frail. And I thought, oh my gosh, when did he get so old? And so he came and sat down with us, and as we were talking, he said, he was telling me about how everything ached and he didn't, he was moving slow and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, this is really, what else did he expect? What else did he expect from his lifestyle? Because he never wanted to do anything. He never wanted to exercise. He never wanted to change his eating habits. He never wanted to do anything but what he was doing. And while we were married, I was doing many things, and I would try to get him involved in them, and he would go, no, don't like it, don't want to, too much work, too much effort, not gonna happen. And so finally, I realized that I could not live with somebody that had that attitude. But this also brought to mind a book that I had read a long time ago. It came out in 1979. It was called The House of God. And The House of God, it's about an intern, a medical school graduate who was interning his first year out of medical school. And his resident that was going to be following him and teaching rules. And the first rule was, GOMERS never die. And that stuck with me because I knew so many GOMERS in the hospital. I had seen so many of them, and in the emergency room. And GOMERS stood for get out of my ER, or grand old man of the ER, meaning that they were frequent flyers, they came in all the time, and there wasn't much you could do for them because they didn't want to take responsibility for who they were or what happened to them. So you just kind of stabilize them and get them back to wherever they were. And I was looking at my ex and I thought, he's a GOMER and he doesn't even know it. And then my thoughts were, we think that we need to get to be GOMERS to die. But you know what? GOMERS never die. It's like, what happened? You have all of these failures, all of these organ failures, all of these things that you can't do anymore, all of these things that your quality of life, in my opinion, is very minimal, but you don't die. And how does that happen? I don't know. That's one of things that then you know that there's a higher reason. And whatever purpose that person has in life, they have not completed it. And until they do, they're still gonna hang on. And in the meantime, the rest of us around them are going, how is this possible? Because then on the other hand, you see the healthy athlete. You see the healthy adult who's done everything right according to our social mores, cut out their fat, cut out carbs, changed their diet, did no sugar, only ate organic foods, grew their own, and they drop dead. And you go, where is the sense in that? So seeing my ex really made me realize that I can be healthy and still die, and it's okay. because I will have accomplished what I need to accomplish. It doesn't mean that my quality of life needs to diminish in order for me to go to the next level of spirituality, or it doesn't mean that I haven't accomplished what I need to accomplish because I haven't let my spirit and my body disintegrate. That to me was a really important aha, because especially working in healthcare, you only see people at their worst. You only see people when they're feeling terrible, when they have these catastrophic events occur that totally change their life. And so you kind of think, well, this must have to happen, but it doesn't. Now, this might sound a little depressing to some of you, but I don't mean it that way. My point is that our quality of life is so important. It is the quality, it is not the quantity. We need to live life to the fullest. We need to really know who we are. And how do we do that? We get back to meditation, to breathing, to observation. We take these lessons and we learn them, and we move to the next level of lessons. And every level helps us be more of who we are. And that brings the joy and the bliss and the movement in our life that brings us where we want to be. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't have it already. People listening, they could say, well, I'm really happy the way I am. Wonderful! Stay that way. But you know, change is inevitable. Growth is optional. We want growth to be inevitable within our change, because that's where we become more. We become who we are. We think we know who we are, and then we find out we don't. I challenge you to find out who you are, to think, to seek the wisdom, be curious, be inspired, and go and be blissful. Just feel, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? Be blissful. So have a fabulous day. Have a glorious, amazing day, week, minute, hour. See you again soon.